hear from and learn from, because it was some shocking things said on here by Gilbert Arenas. So we're going to get to that. But let's listen to what actually took place, as he seems to have this beef because he seemed like he was fired from being on Nightcap, because you remember he used to be the basketball guy on there, and then they replaced him with J.R. Smith. It seems like he harbors some feelings behind that, because he wants to go out here now and air out the deal with Shannon Sharpe that he just got. He was so jealous of them because they're getting more bread than him. But let's listen.
Free game right here, bro.
Pushing up here. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Look,
free game right here. Listen.
It was Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe had a deal. The deal was he was asking for the $100 million. We all know, right?
Okay.
So I'm in a meeting, and the people that offered him the deal said we didn't get to that price. He wanted that price, but this is the price we was at. And I said, wait, God damn.
That's crazy.
One of them numbers.
That's crazy.
Now, first off, this guy said he was in a meeting. So if you were in a meeting, why would the meeting consist of Shannon Sharpe, and what the hell Shannon Sharpe is doing with his numbers? Why would you be in a meeting about Shannon Sharpe and what he's doing with his numbers? That don't even make sense. What Shannon Sharpe do don't have nothing to do with you. So why would you be in a meeting discussing Shannon Sharpe numbers? That don't sound a little off to y'all? You know why? You know why that doesn't even make sense? Because Gil is lying. You lying, Gil. And you know I know you lying. See, that's the thing. You know I know you lying. But I'm going to sit here and let you play this whole lie out for the rest of the world. See, the rest of the world don't know, but we're gonna let this play on out.
Now, welcome back to the channel, We the People TV. Need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's get this video to like 500 likes. We got Carcino. We're going to get back to him, but we got to get into this Kwame Brown video. We just have to pull up Cino so we can show y'all that Gil lies a lot. Give me 1 second.
Can y'all talk about that, though?
Can we talk about what?
How, like, the new season?
I mean, you probably know as much as
I was going to ask how.
He laughing, saying you probably know as much as he know. How do you know as much as he know when you're the executive producer on the show? See, I told y'all, this is why I don't go to no show that they say is my show, because what they'll do for you, what Gilbert Arenas is going to explain to y'all, and what's the sad reality of the truth is, a lot of these guys don't own none of the stuff that they have anything to do with. A lot of these black podcasters, a lot of these black entertainers, a lot of these black celebrities that y'all think own these liquor companies, that y'all think own these situations, they don't own jack shit. They are just figureheads. They are basically PR reps, or they are brand ambassadors, if you will. That's all they do. They don't own Jack Judy. And most of these guys are teaching everybody to take a big check to look good. They'll take that big check. They'll get, 5, 6 million, 10 million up front. Boy, they think they balling. Then when them white folks finish blowing up their channel, and them white folks making $2-3 million a month, then they mad. Then they, they doing this because I'm black. Nah, they doing this because you dumb. They done gave you your $10 million up front. You thought you was the shit. They gave you your money. Now using your face, your image, your likeness, they'll start making $1 million, $2 million a month. If you locked in. Now you mad for the last 3-4 years trying to change your deal. Man, I need to change my deal out. Shit. They gave me $10 million for goddamn they gave me $10 million for 4 years, and them motherfuckers making $1 million a month. That's bullshit. They making all this money off me. They doing this because I'm black. I need a bigger cut of the pie. No, they doing this because you whack and you dumb. You ain't believe in yourself. So you sold out for the money. Now you want to sound like a revolutionary, get black folks riled up when you just a dummy. It's about ownership. Why you think they've been going after my channel this whole time? 450-something thousand subscribers, independently owned. All the money come to me. The platform is 100% owned. I can wake up and go live when I want. No overhead like that except an editor and internet. Super chatting. Let me see. I missed it. That's cause they don't have. That's because they don't have it. KB, you got your mama's cooking. Salute, Steph. Yeah, he ain't got that mama's cooking.
Man, y'all better listen to Kwame. He giving y'all game. Gil is crying. Gil is crying right now. They took his name off his channel when this was originally his channel. This was his YouTube channel. Now it's just the arena.
That's what they all mad about. That's what they all mad about. What in the world? What else is ringing? My computer ringing? What's up, little mama? Who is that?
Let me fast forward, y'all. I'm sorry.
We're a podcast.
How often y'all gonna do it?
2 times a week. 2 times a week, brother.
Oh man.
Hey, we're a podcast.
We already know, yeah. We already know.
I just want to see how often y'all was gonna do it, because I see other things going on. So I was just asking.
Well, look, according to reports, I know you're trying to be messy and instigate, but according to reports,
I'm not. I'm asking a question.
Hey,
This is a very
low.
No, this is a very serious question. That's
Be messy, please. We need it.
I'm just asking how often y'all gonna do the show on a week basis. How often?
we've gotten 2 full days to do the show. We'll be on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Just 2?
That's the information we were given. 2 days.
Yeah, not 5.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Not like go from 4 to 5. We're gonna go from 4 to 2. hey, Lo. You see, like Lo, look, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now, you know what makes it even crazier, but it's cool with me because I got other jobs and I got other plans. You see them 3 trophies right there? 1, 2, 3. That's 2025. That's what we won. And then we won 2025.
What are these awards?
We won Telly Awards. We won some Telly Awards, and we won Webby Awards.
I know Webby. I don't know about no Telly.
Yeah, we won Telly and Webby's, and
I know Webby.
yeah, we got 2 days now.
Wait, why are y'all niggas acting like it's somebody else's arena? It's Gil's arena. So why y'all only doing it twice?
No, nigga, it's the arena. As soon as the cops put their motherfucking cuffs on my crip, the Gil was taken off. That shit went from Gil to Duh.
Not even duh. Not even duh. Gil THE, the correct.
And what's crazy, Kwame called this out. As soon as he got arrested and all this happened, Kwame called it out. And Carcino called it out.
THE.
Now, Duh, I could have rolled with him. All right, shit, I can't even.
All right,
It's a little bit.
Here we got this.
What does that say on that, Brandon? I can't read my eyes. My vision is blurry now.
It's presented to Gil's Arena for passing 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, it does say Gil's Arena on that.
Yeah, we going crazy, but we only own 2 times.
Why you got the small one?
Huh?
Why you got the small one?
I don't know. They didn't give us the big. I don't know why the big ones didn't come out.
I don't know.
They switched them though. The big ones they don't do the big ones no more.
What?
Do that?
You got a big one behind you.
Yeah, that's from Nightcap. That was the year before.
Oh damn, that's tough.
Yeah, but that was a Nightcap one, and then the following year they came with the small joints.
So I got a trivia question for you guys. It's a multi-part question. The chat, you can chime in as well. What was the most viewed sports show on YouTube in January of 2025?
January? You mean January, February, March, April, May, June? What?
In July. Okay.
Gil's Arena.
Oh, you mean all the way until we take a break?
Until we take a break.
Oh, Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah,
That's, I just, you know.
So it's like, so y'all just cutting out so so the football show can breathe, or what y'all doing?
Yeah. No, these are great questions.
I think we got to wait till the.
You know what it is, Lo? And here's the business part.
You have to wait till the football season is over.
Oh, okay. So here from the business
So
side.
y'all got to get the fuck out the way. So.
No, from the business side of it is when it comes to like fantasy and betting companies, for some reason, football generates more money, right? So like football season, on how everything goes every week, a lot of these companies make a lot of money during the football season. So how they're going to do for the year is depicted on football, not.
Here we got Gil lying again, y'all. Gil is lying again. Don't believe this nigga. He's lying again.
Basketball. So no matter how great our numbers are, business-wise, football generates the most money with the fantasies and all of that. So it's not about how great our show is, it's how much money is generated through the sport. We were just an anomaly. No one knew we was going to bust out like we did, right? They had us as basketball, and they had like 9 football shows, and we was outperforming all of them combined.
Times 10.
But you're saying y'all generate more for fantasy, not from a viewership standpoint.
No, we do both. We outperform everybody in both categories.
I'm saying for y'all though. I'm assuming.
This nigga sound like he just worried about stat padding. Hey Gil, you worried about stat padding? We got all the trophies. We got all the awards. We number one. We at the top of the top. Well, okay, that's cool. You at the top of the top. Then why folk come? They threw you out your own basement for Skip. How come you got to ask Skip to come downstairs? You done went from the executive producer to the guy who go get the coffee and make sure the lighting is right. You over here on YouTube with us. At first you was talking shit about YouTube. Now you the guy sitting in there with a new basement and plaques on the wall. That's all you got out of this.
Not the lighting, Kwame. He the one that got to make sure the fixture of the lighting is right.
Symbols. You gonna have them. They gonna leave your ass with them plaques on the wall, and they gonna take everything else out your basement. When they redo the basement, they break down everything. They just did a movie over there by my house, right? And all the shit that they brought to the movie set, they broke that shit down and took it with them. So everything they put in your basement, that little big, everything they paid for, either you're gonna have to purchase it from them, or they're going to take all that shit out your basement. You know how your basement used to look when you used to sit down and you used to have a picture laying on the floor on one side and a picture laying on the other floor on the other side? Yeah, that's how your basement gonna look when they done with you. Because you supposed to be this big money man. It sound good. But see, I know your real true situation. I know you got a baby mama and an ex-wife that you paying for both of their houses. I know that you got a daddy that don't work. You paying his mortgage. So that's a lot of overhead. That's a lot of stress on one man. And no wonder you get up here and yell and shout and rant and rave and keep worried about Kwame Brown and trying to make Kwame Brown feel insignificant. But guess what Kwame Brown ain't doing? I'm not paying for nobody else to live. Yeah, I'm not paying for pops and baby mamas and ex-wives to live. No. I'm not doing that. Hell to the no. You got to live on your own, baby. I'm a bust. See, you, the big money man, just give up all your goddamn money. So now it ain't about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. Cause see, that white girl, that white baby mama, she like to stay comfortable. She got that baby by you. And your ex-wife, even though you got the kids, you still got to give a little something. Otherwise, it'll be a problem. You paying for a house allegedly for her to stay. She's staying in a place that you pay for. And if your father, a grown man, is staying in a place that you paying for, that's another brutal expense. So yeah, you got to make all this money. No wonder you're not thinking long term, because you have a hefty overhead that you have to pay. You know what I mean? You have a hefty overhead that you have to pay. You have to pay the cost when you want to be the boss. You want to be the man and you get girls through paying for them and through money and all that. You got to keep up the money. Yeah, you got to keep up that money. I'm a bust is hilarious. It comes in handy though. They gave me the excuse I need cash, Rich. You don't pay your children's mother. I said I don't pay for them to live. There's a difference. You're not paying. You're not listening to understand. You listening to respond. I said I don't pay for them to live. A lot of these guys pay astronomical fees and child support where people can live off of. I don't pay nobody astronomical fees that they can live off of. I don't. So Gil, you're in trouble, buddy. You led with your wallet, and now that's your ass. So now you got to come up here and run every gimmick. You like a man that's living in goddamn Destin, Florida. No. Palm Beach, Florida. What's the other part of Florida where all them niggas act like they got money? What's the one I went to that I say is too expensive for me? Damn.
Hold on, Kwame. Talking about West Palm Beach.
I forgot. Just get a 500K one and move on. Boca return, yeah. Boca. All them jokers look like they got money in Boca, but they robbing Peter to pay Paul. They cutthroat.
And I had a job interview out there for the Postal Service. Didn't take it because I knew it was too expensive. I'm not trying to live above my means like that. Nah. I never move somewhere where I know it's too expensive for me. I wouldn't do that.
Just for a boat, just for a new house. They cutthroat, they lying, they scamming. They going to buy more shit to keep the scheme up. And that's Gil. Gil is that type of guy. And when the boat is sinking, he go buy a new boat to make it look like that old boat he meant for it to sink. I meant for that old boat to sink. What the hell you talking about? I'm the one poked the hole in it. I don't give a damn about that boat. Look at the new boat I got. And it'd be the new show boat. It'd be the owner of the new show boat.
And the reason why is because they are willing to provide more for the football show.
Yeah, I guess it's they got a football show that they think can help them get those numbers that they're looking for. So they want to try it out. So they're going to try it out for this year and see what happens.
Shout out, man. Shout out.
No, but look, below, I'm going to be on playback. We're going to be on playback low. So, yeah. So I'm going to do my thing.
There you go. He describing that new boat. We're going to be on playback. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do my thing. It's going to be straight. He's good at starting and generate. This nigga is like a girl who date for the first 6 months to a year. Oh, boy. Nigga think he met the love of his life. Ooh, she fine. Ooh, she fine. She listen. I wonder what happened. All these other niggas just couldn't handle it, boy. She a bad motherfucker, boy. Ooh, I got him now. I'm going to put these other niggas to shame. I'm going to show them what they should have done with him. 6, 7 months, they got her, 7, 8, 9 months, 10 months. And then they finally have a disagreement, and that motherfucker show her real color. That's Gil. He already talking about Gil is the type of nigga that he the first 6 months to a year nigga. He look good on paper. Get to talking to him, he ain't shit. I'm telling you, this is a shame. He talking about that new boat. Yeah, we gonna be on this show. We still gonna get it in. Yeah. He finna burn up Gil's Arenas. He did the same thing. He just like LeBron. He finna burn down Gil's Arena. It's his own house. He gonna be talking bad about the show. Nigga done lost his name. He put his name on something. Gil's Arena. And it was a show that was nice, that was big, competing until he started being stupid. And then they done changed that show from Gil's Arena to the Arena. I told y'all from day one. And now him and Vlad TV and all these guys want to change the conversation and move the narrative. Kwame is just a hater. No, Kwame was the one who came here from day one, said, nigga, you act like a little child. You act like an idiot. And boy, you can't just run around here acting like that, nigga. You was a professional athlete. Ain't no such thing as no chill Gil, nigga. In our world, you got to be professional, clown. In the world we come from, and that's why you couldn't live in that world. That's why you had to keep trying to act like you some regular person. I'm just like y'all. I don't got no chill. Your ass got chill now. All that trolling and talking, no sir. Your ass got plenty chill now, nigga. And they gonna make you heal, boy. I told you. They gonna make you heal. All that karma you had that little junkie boy talking about, and now the karma is all on you. The karma is all on you. your show got taken from you, everything around you gonna get taken from you because you a hateful bastard. You are a hateful little bastard. Instead of seeing, listen at the way he talk about Shannon Sharp. Every time Shannon Sharp is going up, this nigga go to hating on Shannon Sharp. But don't worry, Gil. Everybody gonna see you. Now that this guy low lights.
Now we finna get into this Shannon Sharp. Gil hating on Shannon Sharp. Give me 1 second, y'all. I hope y'all stick around.
All right. So
it's all right, black man. Don't even worry about it.
You from LA, Gil? It hurts. He went to Notre Dame.
Yeah, so it was in that 3-year 89. It was one of them type of deals.
Damn.
We wanted like 3
Damn.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And I was like for Club Shay Shay and no, I said for Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, and then it was like no, and then they said all the shows. So he had Teague with him.
Okay.
Jeff Teague was with him.
Okay.
He had Bubba Dub with him, and he had Ocho's girl, the girl group.
humble baddies. But here's the thing. He once again says he's in a meeting.
Listen, y'all.
But he's asking about Shannon Sharp's deals. Why would you be asking for Shannon Sharp's deals in a meeting?
So look. So he got Shay Shay. So if he signed hypothetically for 100 million and they signed under him, what do they get? You know what I'm saying? Because once you sign away all your rights now. You know what I'm saying? You salary now.
So when
Here's the thing, Santana. If they're in a package deal, then yes, whatever 50, Club 520, they were the ones that helped acquire the deal. Then of course they would get a piece of the deal. They come in as a partnership because they were the ones financing and putting the money up when y'all didn't have the bread to do it. They brought the people in with the bag.
And that's what Underdog is doing with Gilbert Arenas. But we're going to get into that later on. Just listen to Cino. Shout out to Carcino.
Just like Gil got Underdog to pay for them. But we'll get to that.
I seen he had all these shows, and that's what y'all was giving him for that. I was like, well, what if all of it was under one umbrella?
Okay.
And that's where I start thinking, get the football show going. Oh my God. Another one?
Throwing that weak shit, Hunter Green. Don't care if you from LA, boy. All that red on.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it 100. It's something about Josiah that it rubs me wrong, pause, but something about that guy I don't like.
But that's why I said do the football show, get a gaming show, and then it's all under one umbrella. Because I know there would have been a problem with, once that deal would have came, Teague would have, where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? So,
Right.
I would like to imagine that they would have got broken off from that pot, right?
I don't know.
Bro.
How are you talking about you don't know, but you sitting here talking about that's why they got the deal? Of course they would get paid off of what the deal was if they were included in the deal. I'm trying to tell y'all, this dude really don't know what he's talking about, but we're gonna let this play out.
They would have took a shitty ass. You gotta think about it right now. Jeff T show is hot. And he signed under somebody else. So imagine the revenue. Like he might have one video that get 1 million views in like 2 days. That's just one video. He probably got like 9 clips for that day. But one of them just hit 1 million views, bro. That's just for that day. not including the other 29 days.
Because I don't know how it's working, and every deal I heard, the niggas get screwed.
That's crazy.
You could be the change. We've talked about this privately. We're not talking about it public on the show. You've done it now, and I really feel like one of the things I admire about and appreciate about you is you're always down to talk to everybody who's trying to get in this game, give them as much knowledge as they want, tell them how you've approached things to look out for, how to approach negotiation.
Why would we want to take advice from Gilbert? Why would we want to take advice from Silly Gilbert? We gonna break this down.
Just contracts, all that good shit, where we can create that brand to really fucking help these guys grow and learn and build their own stuff. And you take a little cut, like, you know, how it goes. Like, similar to the Dub game. I'm going to take my little cut.
You ain't lying, bro. Y'all got to, like, the people who want.
Don't be like Marlo, get greedy. Start trying to raise the price of the brick.
Because let's just say somebody like, we'll say Teague them, right? I'm not going to say exactly what they was getting, but, you know, to be on another platform, basically, they got a flat rate for all of them. So they got a flat rate where they all had to split. And then the company took their YouTube revenue.
That's crazy.
But the thing about it is, how is Gil knowing how much Teague was making? And why are you speaking on how much they was making? Even if you're not throwing their numbers out there, why are you speaking on what they making? Or how they acquired what they got? Silly Gilly.
Right there. Now you salary and everything, like I just said. One video probably did 1 million in one day. But you gotta
listen.
That's facts, dude. Why are you speaking on this?
Since he done went there and put out the business, or trying to put out a business of Shannon Sharp and his contract with Club Shay Shay, who they signed to, and all of these narratives. Let me just tell y'all something. Stop being fooled by Gilbert Arenas. He knows nothing. He knows absolutely nothing. He only knows what people tell him. That is it. All the while this man is talking about they got to give up their YouTube revenue, and this is what I do, and this is how I get mine. I get to keep my YouTube revenue. Gilbert, you have signed your channel over to Underdog Fantasy. They control that channel.
Okay, now.
You own it, but they're renting it for you for housing.
Now we finna pause that right there, y'all. I hope y'all sticking around. Now let's get back to this Kwame Brown video. See, people don't understand how deep this shit is. They don't understand how deep this is. Now, listen to how Kwame break this down, though.
Really expose your business sense. All that smart ass talking and all that sounding smart, that's pretty much over with. You can put up the white boy talk. Everybody know you's a dumb, stupid beep.
Oh, it don't matter. We're gonna be on here.
Yeah.
You know, we just ain't gonna be in the arena.
Hold on, I got that media credential too.
We're gonna be in office, Lo.
Okay, I gotta go to Milwaukee. Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna be in battle mode, Lo. I might shit. Hey, look, to be honest, Lo, I got so much time. I might fuck around, come to your crib. Oh, what you doing over there, man? You know what I mean? Have one of those 24-hour streams.
No, I'm not doing that. But I hear you.
Oh my God, how the mighty have fallen. This nigga he want to beg low life to come to his house with a wife to stream for 24 hours. Fuck, I ain't going home. How the mighty has fallen. Talked about YouTube ain't this, YouTube ain't that. Now he want to go spend all night with a nigga. What's up with these niggas wanting to spend all night streaming with other men? The mighty has fallen. The nigga that scored 60 on Kobe. The man that scored 60 on Kobe is trying to stay the night to the house of a man that I don't know if he played basketball or not, but from the looks of him, I ain't dissing the brother. It looked like he never played basketball in his life. it looks like he has good business sense. It could teach you the business side of things, and that's probably why he's doing well. And that's probably why Gil, silly ass over here, oh man, we gonna do one of those. He didn't even ask. He's still trying to be an arrogant prick, like somebody need him when he's pretty much begging. This is Gil's beg. This is his best way of begging. This really is a plea for help. All of his guys, y'all say this guy ain't a dummy. All of his guys that he got a job, all of those guys will be fired. The editors, the people he brought in, Swaggy P, all of the players, their deal is up next year.
Hope y'all listening.
Their deal is up next year.
But he's sitting up talking about Shannon Sharp and Jeff Teague them contract. And they talking about, Josiah talking about you should listen to Gil and take advice from him. This nigga got kicked out his own basement. If y'all don't know, the Gil's Arena was filmed in his basement of his home. They changed the name from Gil's Arena to The Arena.
So the only thing he can do is try to hate on me. Now that I'm sinking, let me take his channel down. Let me flag him. Let me say he harassing and bullying me. All because you can't stand the heat. You want to start playing with people, disrespect people, act like you the smartest guy in the world. Then when somebody laughed that you go to jail, nigga, if I would have went to jail, I expect you to laugh. Ain't no crying over here, nigga. I'm participating in something. I'm going back and forth with somebody. I'm not going to cry and get on Vlad and talk about, oh, he laughing at me going to jail. Nigga, if I go to jail today, I expect you to laugh. Let me knock on wood. I expect you to laugh. Nigga, I'm grown. You want to cry when you've been engaging back and forth with a man that you talked about his children, his mother, his business sense. You called me a dummy, and look at you. I started this shit with an iPhone 8, boy. You started this shit with other people's money and overhead. And you don't care. Look at the way you talking. You don't care. You got another plan. You gonna try to use your celebrity and jump up on another deal by talking about Kwame. Somebody gonna be dumb enough to give you a deal because they're gonna think you popular. You scored 60 on Kobe, but you begging to stay the night at another man's house. An all-star that scored 60 on Kobe is begging to stay the night at another YouTuber's house. And the YouTuber rejected his ass. Look how he looking the way down. That nigga say, oh no, that ain't gonna happen. Hey Gil, this is how you used to talk to girls before you got the money. And look what used to happen to you. I got so much time, I might fuck around, come to your crib. Oh, what you doing over there, man? You know what I mean? Have one of those 24-hour streams.
No. But I hear you.
When that nigga heard that shit, hey, I might fuck around, come to your crib. That nigga ain't say yes, no. He thought that nigga was gonna get excited, like, yeah, man, come over to the house.
He said no.
He was thinking like, I done seen you in them little shorts Kwame showed. I know old buddy was thinking like, nigga, I done seen no motherfucking duck lip. You ain't coming over my goddamn house. You got a felony charge, nigga. See, Gil, you supposed to reach out to other brothers like this when you don't got felony charges, or when you're not in trouble. That's when you reach out. You don't reach out after you need everybody. Now you want to reach out. When you was no chill Gil, it would fuck everybody. I got the hottest show. And now you begging to stay the night at somebody's house.
Man, when there was no chill Gil, and when it was Gil's Arena, that man was showing no mercy. He coming out with bottles, talking shit. Excuse me, YouTube, but this is for fair use. I'm sorry. But you can see how his character changed. Pay attention, y'all.
Go along, get along, gang. Yeah, you know what? You sound like a desperate asshole begging. Yeah, you done went back out to the streets and you thought that shit was cool out here in the street. And he over here, yeah, I can just do it on my own. I'm gonna just do it. And boy, he got bad news in those streets. He talking about, I could just come back and I just come over your house. I'll just stream over your house. And we'll just stream over there all night. That nigga said, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But Try again, motherfucker. Yeah, Gil, why don't you come over here and apologize, nigga? I'll save you, boy. If you come over here and beg and grovel and say, nah, you ain't got to beg. But if you come over here and act like a human and really apologize, man, I might come save you, boy. I know how to make that show an instant success. I really do. I know how to make Gil's Arena, the arena, an instant success.
Exactly.
The first thing I would do is not let you talk so much. You talk too much. You talk the entire show and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. The only thing you're trying to do is make sure you stay in the good graces and try to get advertising. So the whole time you're trying to glaze Clutch Sports and LeBron James and Stephen A. Nigga, I would tell you to be more edgy. Stop always trying to have a glaze fest, nigga, and say the truth. Stop always trying to have a glaze fest and say the truth. Hold on, y'all.
Now let's get back into this casino. I'm breaking this down for y'all so y'all can see how it is. Hit that like button, hit that share button, y'all coming in. But it's deeper than what y'all think it is with this nigga Gil.
So they're doing all of this. And they saying, hey, we'll give you a piece of the YouTube revenue. That'll be part of it. We'll give you a piece of that. But they control all of it, not you. You can't put anything on that Gil's Arena page, which is now the Arena. They named it what they wanted to. They worded it how they wanted to. You can't add anything to that channel unless you and Underdog split up. Then you'll get the channel back. But they got that channel, not you.
Gil got kicked out of his own basement. Shaking my head. Silly Gilly.
That's why you're trying to build the other channel up, the Gilbert Arenas show. So now you can get some revenue off that. Why don't you tell them your splits? Underdog gets 75, you get 25. They built your set in your basement.
Now, mind y'all, this video Sino put out was before Kwame did his video this morning. This was before Kwame did the video this morning. Everything aligns together. Gil, you getting exposed. Too thirsty for the bag when you should have just took the money on the back end.
Tell them the truth. And tell them how you didn't know nothing about Shannon Sharp's contract. Because you wasn't in no goddamn meeting. You was talking to me. That was the meeting. See why it don't make no sense? See what happened when you get in the room with liars? You see what I'm saying? They lie so much, they believe the lies. I didn't come here empty-handed, ladies and gentlemen. I did not.
Salary.
But listen,
So what?
Got no subs.
Mm-hmm.
When you got no subs, shit, that big contract, that little contract sounds good. You're getting a couple thousand a month, hell yeah. Or a couple thousand per episode or a month. But then what happens is when you have access to that goddamn YouTube revenue and you realize, wait a minute.
You fuck around, make $100K within 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And you like, wait a minute, bro. We probably almost finna get $500,000. It's off this channel. We got shorts going, we got this going, we got that.
I thought YouTube was a broke. I thought we broke. Right? I thought Kwame Brown, myself, and others You know, they kept saying YouTube ain't where it's at. Y'all just getting YouTube money. Now he's talking about YouTube revenue. Now he like, man, this YouTube revenue is all right.
Listen to what he's saying, y'all.
But I thought YouTube revenue was nothing.
Shut his
Right?
lie.
That was he used to tell us. He tried to make the whole world believe it when he was going at it with us that we just YouTube people. We don't know nothing. Right? Oh, y'all just YouTube people. Y'all don't know nothing. Okay? All right, buddy. Let's tell them what we do know. And what we do understand is we come with receipts. So, and I'm like, shorts are slow motion, sir. The show you got with Skip Bayless is bad. That's me in the blue. That's Gilbert Arenas, the guy who talking in the white. And I said, are you reading those messages the fans are saying in those fake accounts? The person who pays them bills are in heaven. I was like, why are you talking about the algorithm? So he was like, they so excited about my new show, they sending me a TV to be outside just for nothing. I said, I thought you didn't need any help. He was like, oh, they sending me this, people sending me this from Brazil on Tuesday. And I'm like, they gifting you a TV for your work. Yes, $50K outside. I won't even use it. So how would it help your dying show? I know you wish you would nightcap right now. Instead of TVs, they getting money. They getting bags. Dying show. I just started.
No. This is why he keep going back and forth with Cino, because Cino be exposing the hell out this nigga. Like, why is you going back and forth with a nigga that's, first of all the way on the other side of the country? I ain't gonna say on the other side of the country. I'm just over exaggerating. But he ain't nowhere near where you at. You don't know this man personally. It's sad.
Oh, let me take myself down while this is happening so you can actually see the comment.
This is crazy, man. This is funny though.
And here it is. 4 days and 9 million views. We will win Newcomer of the Year award. Nightcap is competing with Gil's Arena, not Gridiron. Brand new show. Because of shorts. Keep focusing on that. Nightcap is beating both of your shows and just secured the money back. Now, he knows nothing about this. I just said they got the money back, right? Nightcap wasn't beating Gil's Arena. We doubled their views. Lives, shorts, videos, doubled them. Hence why I won all 6 awards. Catch up, boys. See?
Fuck the awards, Gil. Where the money at? We talk about the money. Listen to what he's saying. He's speaking about awards and all that type shit. We talk about the money. He got screwed over, y'all.
Them in October. I'm like, they got the bag. Keep focusing on fake ass awards. Don't think Underdog is gonna match those numbers. Money? What money? YouTube money? Now, didn't this man just start talking about YouTube money? Wasn't he just talking about YouTube revenue? On how much the YouTube revenue was? You see how I told you he be talking and don't know what he talking about? Now here he is trying to down, he's trying to down YouTube revenue. Now look, he don't even know they got a deal. Gilbert Arenas don't even know Shannon Sharp has a deal. I'm the one sitting here, he's having this conversation with me. Yep, more subs and views, and the show is better. Prize Picks just sponsored them a few shows ago. I'm like, they signed with the big boys. They asked Underdog for 2 years, $4 million, and got turned down. They lost the sponsor So now they just got one a few shows ago. Before he got in trouble, he was asking for 3 years, 100. They offered him 3 years, 75. He said no, and bam, got in trouble. And he got it for 2 shows, buddy boy. Those deals never came back. 2 shows, all YouTube money. My YouTube money is cereal box money. I'm like, how slow you are. I'm like, how slow are you? Do you know who he signed with? I know everything about his deal, sir. Obviously not. How did I know he was officially offered 3 years, 75, but he wanted 3 years, 100 by Amazon and got in trouble? And that was the end of the train. I'm like, let's see you get 100 million in 10 months. Wrong. The same company offered him the bag and he laughed. Since you keep acting like you know, Amazon offered him that and he didn't get it. Tell me who he signed to. See, you don't know. All you have to do is say, Carcino, who is he signed to? That's all you got to say. Signed to no one. Look what he said. Shannon Sharp was signed to no one. He has no new work or big backing. Fighting for the rest of his ESPN money. Listen to this. This is the same man who just in the video talking like he know. You know why he talking like he know now? Because of this conversation we having right here live in this chat when he didn't know shit. He said the man was signed to no one because he didn't know. He didn't know any damn thing. He just be talking.
Y'all listen. Listen what
Then
he
I
said.
started laughing. I'm laughing at his. I'm laughing my ass off. So Shannon Sharp is signed to no one. So I'm laughing my ass off of him. Just signed a little deal with Prize Picks a few shows ago. He doubled down on that. Never got the 100 million because there was none. It was 3 years, 75, but he wanted 100 and got in trouble and never actually signed the deal. I'm like, that's all you see since you looking it up by watching Nightcap. His volume deal ended at the top of the year. I'm not talking about volume. Just say you don't know so I can tell you. I talked to his agent yesterday because he wants to sign with me, Jamie H. I'm like, Jamie Horowitz? Stop pretending you know stuff you clearly don't. I obviously do know him if I said Jamie Horowitz. I know Jamie Horowitz, you idiot. I wouldn't have said his name right away when you try to throw me off with Jamie H. Like, dude, I already know who Jamie Horowitz is. Sorry. Gonna have to try again. Now,
This is crazy.
oh, stick around, Carly. Don't listen to Gil. See, Gil would have you confused. He was, yes, so I know exactly everything, sir. Yeah, I don't know anything. He wants to rep me now. When you ready, ask me, because you need direction. I don't need to ask. I know. You said in 10 months, 100 million. You don't, or you would have said it. You don't think I'm going to sign that deal? Let's see if you get offered that. Bet. You said Shannon Sharp was signed to nobody. That tells me you know nothing. He's not. Was at the top of the year before his contract expired and he got in trouble.
He keep bringing up.
I'm in the Amazon suite. So I know exactly who made him that offer, sir. I don't just talk. If I don't know, I won't even mention it. So he has no deal, right? So I know Bubba Dub and T had to get out their deal. They signed Prize Picks a few shows ago in his sponsorship. Now you see, I'm laughing at him. Heavy, because I can tell he don't know nothing. I'm like, boy, you slow. See, the difference between us is I actually know, and you still arguing the man that actually has the goddamn information. September 1st, Club Shay Shay and Nightcap are signed to a massive $110 million deal for 3 years. Who's the company that dealt this deal? He's laughing. I'll hit them in the morning to show you cats. I'm like, I'm glad you asked, sir. Playmakers. Now, before you answer that with your lack of knowledge, do your homework. Who owns Playmakers? Come on, mister, I already know the information. Use your chat GPT. Then say, I'm sorry, Carcino, for doubting you. See, I had to make this dude look like the fool he is. He sat there and said the man did not have a deal. The man was not signed to anybody. And I said he was signed. He had a deal. And now that he signed to Playmakers, I told him who he signed to right here. You hear it clear as day. This man was arguing with me the whole time that he didn't have a deal, just a little bitty Prize Pick deal. I said he signed with Playmakers. Then now I just told him, go search. Who is he signed to?
That's crazy.
Who is Playmakers? Playmakers is not even the big company. That is not really it. He's missing the big picture. Looking for me. I know them. I got bought out by a UK team for $54 million. They got bought out. That's where Shaq and OG podcast is. I'm not hearing I'm sorry, Gil. I'm about to text them right now. Or the fact that I'm right. I'm not hearing that. 3 weeks the CEO left them and walked away from the company. But whatever. They were about, it doesn't matter. They are the big boys. Nice try, though. Playmakers is they own company anymore. Shaking my damn head. Better Collective owns them. Who's talking about them, fool? I asked you who owns them. Now you got it. Better Collective owns them. And see, you thought I didn't know anything. And what do Better Collective own, Gil? You're almost home. You're almost home. So they got the real bag. Bro, stop.
I'll see it in real time.
Hey, don't say bro, stop, because now you realize you in the grease. Now he's saying, bro, stop, because now he know he in the grease. Now he know all that. He ain't got no deal. They ain't got no deal. They ain't got no money. They ain't got this. They ain't got that. Now I've shown they not only is signed, they all not only got the bag, and you didn't get it. You jealous. And you didn't know anything. Talking about they want me, his management want me and all this, but you didn't know a damn thing. So now he on this video here talking like he know everything, like he went and had a meeting and he got all this information about who they saw. No, you was talking with me right here. That's how you got the information. You didn't know a goddamn thing.
Now let's get back into this Kwame Brown video. This is crazy, man. Exposing Gil is funny. Exposing Gil is funny.
Like these niggas don't break down basketball no more, nigga. I'm gonna start breaking down basketball. Give actual basketball takes. The people that I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you on both ends of the court. You mother trucking celebrities today. I'm gonna tell you, I'm warning all of y'all now.
We have a question.
Should not be on a basketball court if you don't want to play both ends of the court. Basketball is a team game. When another person don't do their job, it breaks down the team, which makes the team not good. And these players have been hanging on and getting in shape just to play one end of the court, just so they can get a bag. And I'm going to point out those players. It ain't going to be no more love affair for your celebrities and blame all the role players. It's time for the superstar players to take the accountability that the check brings, which is if you don't win, it falls on you. Winning falls on the leader of the team first. It don't fall on the role player. You got to have better leaders to have better role players. And we're gonna put the crown and the weight and the burden of losing on the super street.
I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. What the hell?
Gil, we have a question from 2K God. He said, question from 2K God. He said, if football is popping, why did they have to take over your channel? Why couldn't they make their own channel and make that pop?
Facts.
Question mark.
That's what we would have said. That was the argument. But as a family,
am I asking too many questions?
No. As a company, no. As a company, you don't want to start from the beginning. Most people don't like the grind of anything, right? You know, they want something that's already turnkey and go. So
I wonder where he get that term from, turnkey and go. I've been saying I'm looking for turnkey real estate. Now all of a sudden he say most people don't like the grind. That's not true. Everybody like the grind. You came in the sports world. I used to see Gilbert go in the gym and grind all night long. He work out all night long in the gym. That's when he cared about getting the money. Once he got the money, he'd be at the club all night long. But when he wanted to get paid, he would be in the gym all day long to make sure he get the bag. He was gonna work out. So you know about the grind. You know about the grind. Who in the world want to not grind for something?
Exactly.
You're not going to appreciate it if you don't grind for it.
why should they start from the beginning? Listen, we are expensive. We're not your average podcast expenses. We get paid a lot of money. So because they pay us a lot of money and we not taking no pay cuts in here, if they say your ass gonna do
this nigga say, Kwame, are you going to break down NBA takes with your peers? Why do y'all niggas always want me with my peers? Those are not my peers. I'm not in the NBA. I'm going to do breakdowns with myself. And if my work ethic come up, let it come up. I played in the league over a decade. Do you know the type of work ethic it takes to keep getting a fucking job? You guys are listening to sports commentators. Nigga, the GMs didn't want to hear nothing y'all had to say. Hell, for the right price, if I can show them I can still defend right now, I probably can defend better than half of these niggas in the league still today. For the right price, for $1 million, they'll throw my ass out there to defend goddamn Jokic right now. Y'all keep worried about what the sports world say, nigga, what the media say. The GMs was saying something different, and they were slapping it to my pockets.
And that's the thing. If he wasn't worthy to play in the NBA, or if he was garbage, or if he was suck, why would teams pick Kwame up? Why would they pick him up? Some people say, oh, just to fill the void or just to fill the position. No. It was something about him that they needed to use. They got to fill pieces in. It was something about Kwame that they needed to use him.
So damn what a nigga opinion on somebody's work ethic. And if you getting a job, somebody thought your work ethic was good enough.
Exactly.
And how the fuck you gonna talk about work ethic when you can't even place what was Stevie Boy's work ethic? What was Dracula Face work ethic? What was Wilbon work ethic? What was any of these guys? So stop it, man.
2 days a week, and we want to try what they do for 3 days a week, and we keep our money. Hey man, hey, do your thing, man. We'll see. Shit. Do y'all thing, man, right? Because at the end of the day, we can say, oh, hell no, fuck that. And then they start cutting contracts. So if they want to go ahead and try 3 days a week until football season's over with and then recheck their hand, cool. Everybody still got their jobs.
Employment is key.
But I can tell you this. With the way our contracts is doing, they could say, hey, man, we're going to let about 6, 7 of y'all go and turn y'all ass into. Yep.
I'm kind of confused. And again, I feel like I'm asking too many questions. So
No, you can take over this playback right now, sir, because if you ask questions, we can answer them. We will not bring these topics up.
We ain't no sellouts.
Okay, because this is now forcing me to ask very specific questions just because how familiar I am with the community and like what's going on in the space.
Okay.
So I'll just cut to the chase. Who owns the channel?
50-50.
Right.
Okay. Well, it sounds like 49-59. I mean, 51-49.
No. Well, okay. So here was the deal. So, because this is my question.
Okay.
So this was my original channel that I built.
Okay.
When I started podcast and then went to Fubo, and then because we was on linear, we was on Fubo Network.
It's the same channel from that. It's the same channel from Fubo.
Yeah. No, but I had Fubo create their own channel, and this channel stayed dormant from 2018 to 2023. So basically, what I did is I said, here, we can use my channel instead of going with what was that, Showtime? Josiah, what was that first company I was trying to come in?
With Showtime Basketball, right?
Yeah, so I said, instead of us going on Showtime, I got a YouTube channel. And I said, listen, I'll give you guys 50% of the YouTube channel if you guys fund it. If you guys can have full control, like where it comes to thumbnails, creating, because I didn't know nothing about none of that. So you guys had the infrastructure. You give me the infrastructure, we're good. And that's how it went.
How long does that last?
I'm a free agent, and we're me and Joe free agent this summer. BJ just signed a 2-year deal, right? BJ, you just signed. You got re-up?
Yeah, I signed a 1 year.
Oh, you signed 1 year? Oh, yeah. So we all free agents.
In the summer 26.
Yeah.
Buddy
I
laughing.
guess there's other questions that need to be asked, but we won't ask them now.
You're laughing in the inside.
We said enough. We've said enough.
No. Here's the thing: is whatever question you ask, we asking the same thing. We asked the same thing. It was one of those things, man, where when you're sitting here, you talking about, I'm thinking, listen, we're gonna go 5 days a week. They're gonna start a new channel, and they're gonna do, they can start off at 3 days a week. And I was like, well, we don't spend this kind of money for those guys, and we have y'all big contract. As a business, we're not really making any money off you guys. You guys are doing great, but the sponsorships ain't coming in. For us to pay for the skips and nothing, we got to let some of your guys go. You see, when you start hearing shit like that, you be like, all right, no, put it on the same channel. Because the last thing I want to do is, you got, Lexi. I can already see the people that are going to start letting go, and I'm like, not right now, man. We ain't got time for that. We moving. 2 old Dodgers in the 9th inning.
Damn.
Here's the secondary thought. I've done a few things on the internet and social media, as some of you may know. Check out Memes and Nightmares on Hulu when you get a chance. The other thought is just to embrace the LaQuint Dickey model and say, I'm gonna work you niggas to death to get my bread back. So instead of 2 days, how you go 7?
It's still a lot of questions to be asked. I ain't, because I'm gonna get real.
Bases loaded too.
Hey, you can tell that dude right there smart. Low lights is smart. He talking about, boy, it's a lot of questions that I can answer. He trying to be nice, but it's a lot of things he want to know. And Francis say, well, whatever Kwame's work ethic was, it was more than those who wanted to be in the NBA. Well, whatever Kwame's work ethic was, it was more than those who wanted to be in the NBA. Okay, he said that twice. And that's facts. My work ethic was so bad that millions of people wanted to be in the NBA. It's just that their work ethic wasn't that great. And then they're going to move on to, but you're tall. Well, I wasn't that tall when I got drafted. I was tall. I was about 6'8", 6'9". But there was a lot of 6'8", 6'9" guys. Everybody has this, you can't teach 7 foot. I didn't get drafted at 7 foot. I was not 7 foot when I got drafted. Remember, I got drafted as a teenager. I kept growing after I got drafted. I was only 6'8", 6'9" when I got drafted. But hey, whatever story you need to tell to make yourself feel better, tell a story. But Gil, I'm glad you made a fool out of yourself. But hopefully you learn from this brother, and you learn from everything we were trying to tell you about
That's not even an answer. This just the game is the game, ladies and gentlemen. There are things
it's
there are
not.
things you can't control.
I mean,
No,
no,
it's
man.
not.
Listen,
No.
let's just say
I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to that. I don't.
a lot of let's just say a lot of original Gilbert Arenas staff, man. You know, we got to mail them the million plaque. Let's just say that.
And y'all and everybody in the chat, y'all know what side of the internet I come from. I come from everybody that I know from that side of the internet owns everything that they do.
Yes.
AMP owns that. When AJ and I was doing playback and peer-to-peer, we own that. Bro, we and I've every YouTube channel I've done, I've owned. Davis, every channel he owned. Kai, Duke, Phantom, they've all owned. So the idea of like someone owning something that they don't, I've never in my life. Matter of fact, I even convinced niggas to cut off they CMCs so they weren't nobody taking no cuts at all. So I've never, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I can't. It wasn't me.
That shit happened to me though.
Yeah, it wasn't. And to be fair, the money is crazy when they put it in your face. But then it's like every like 3 to 4 months, if you just dedicate a little bit more time, it's like, man, that shit don't even like what y'all like. The price keep going more and more up. So it's like, what the fuck?
No. Listen, listen. What you're saying is 100%, and you know, I always talk about 100% ownership.
That's what it's about.
But I had to make a decision when I first started, right? And I needed infrastructure, what I didn't have, right? Starting up a YouTube channel, we were on linear. I wasn't using this channel, so giving up 50% of a channel I didn't use seemed like the best idea to get a full studio and do all that, right? Put the boys on, fully paid for,
Now, his best option to do, his best thought was, since I'm not using the channel, let me give half of it away. It wasn't that let me use the channel. And so for those of you who keep saying, oh, you were an NBA player, that's why it was so easy for you. You had the advantage because you was an NBA player. Well, here's another NBA player that had a better career than I did, that was more of a notable player. He was an all-star, scored 60 on Kobe. He had a page that was laying dormant with 150K subscribers. That's more than most people will ever get on YouTube. But he started off with 150K subscribers that he could have used and use his celebrity. Start saying I scored 60 on Kobe or do his own sports show until he grow it. There's guys on YouTube that barely made it playing basketball that started a YouTube page and a sports show, and they got a couple 100,000 subscribers, and they're doing very well on YouTube. Here it is, an NBA player would rather give up everything just so you can make him look like he's at the top.
He at the top, yep.
I told you, it's all ego. It's all vain. He didn't want to come in and grind from the bottom and be a regular guy. He wanted to look like I'm fucking Gilbert Arenas. So I'll sell my whole body. I'll sell my anus, so to speak, my proverbial anus from my YouTube page, and I'll just let you run it. He always say, I need infrastructure. You already had the infrastructure. You had the YouTube page. Everything else after that is knowledge, and go get it. Yeah, he's selling his proverbial ass, man, without the power. He really is selling it.
No.
The boy's selling his ass on YouTube.
Why are you going at the nigga, Kwame?
I want y'all to hear this again for all the haters that say, Kwame, you played in the league, so that's why you made it on YouTube. I want y'all to hear it.
I wasn't using this channel, so giving up, I had to make a decision talk about 100% ownership.
Like what y'all like? The price keep going more and more up. So it's like, what the fuck?
No. Listen, listen. What you're saying is 100%, and you know, I always talk about 100% ownership. But I had to make a decision when I first started, right? And I needed infrastructure, what I didn't have, right? Starting up a YouTube channel, we were on linear. I wasn't using this channel, so giving up 50% of a channel I didn't use seemed like the best idea to get a full studio and do all that, right? Put the boys on, fully paid for, didn't see us going to this point. I don't know. I didn't care about.
Look at dude listening to this dummy and leaning back like, wow, this boy is Gilbert Arenas, and he's this stupid. Look at how he looking like, what? Nigga, you Gilbert. You could have took Josiah And if you had a little bit of money left anyway, since you say you already got a little money left, you could have took Josiah. He could have been your host. You could have got one editor and pay him a couple $1,000s to edit videos and start from the ground up. You don't need no studio and all that to talk sports. It's about the knowledge of the game. That's what you say. You a gimmick. You bought all this shit and wasted all these people money. And like I said in the beginning, I never changed or wavered from my opinion about you. I said Gilbert Arenas is a stupid mother trucker. From day one, I never changed it. I said, this boy is stupid. I don't want him talking about me. Y'all keep trying to say I got beef with Gil. And the only problem I had that he was even speaking about me. I believe he's that dumb. I believe he's that much of a showboat. He's that much of a guy who will sink the ship that I didn't even want my name associated with his name. But what does he do? Every time he go on Vlad, every time he go anywhere, he got to speak my name. And if y'all notice, I got somebody else doing that to me on YouTube. I got a so-called cousin doing the same thing. These people are so much of an irritant, they just gotta stay attached to you. They're like succubus.
He's about Charles.
And it's no beef. It's just respectfully. Please, I don't want to be associated with a dumb nigga like you at all.
Now we're gonna leave that there. Y'all go over there to Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0 if y'all want to go like, share, subscribe, and watch the rest of that. Go over there, subscribe to Kwame Brown Bus Life, his official page if y'all want to go watch other videos. But my take on this whole thing, Gil, you gotta stop fronting for the people. You gotta stop fronting for the people. A lot of these guys act like they got it, but behind the scenes, when you break down their whole everything and their contracts, somebody else is feeding the bill. Sad situation for Gil. Kicked the nigga out of his own house. Damn, I got me another bag. Yeah, I done fucked up my bag, but how you get kicked out your own house? Well, it's the basement, but shit, it's like you getting kicked out your own house. Underdog officially has taken over Gilbert Arenas' basement. It's not the Gil Arenas show no more. It's the arena. What that tell y'all? Gil, you got to make better decisions. You got to do better with your money. You going through legal issues right now. You need to be more smart. So get off the internet, shucking and jiving. Leave Kwame alone. But he know going back and forth with Kwame, that's how he gonna make his money. That's how he gonna get his views. But at the end of the day, Gil, it ain't looking too good for you. It ain't looking too good for you. You just got kicked out your own crib. What's next for the rest of the hosts? But y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're going to get up out of here. Shout out to the person that was in here watching. Like, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We the People TV. Gone.